20 on the comment section. How about that one? It's here. Welcome back, D.
Yay, I missed y'all.
I missed you too.
Like a
Just
fat kid misses cake. I missed y'all. I was in the air.
Yes, you were in the air. In the air.
Making my way back. Did y'all actually miss me?
We did. And
how was the Lou?
It was good. You know, just hanging with grandma. Gotten in a little bit of trouble because I stayed out late one night, and in her old age now, she didn't realize that I told her I was going out. I went to see Chris Rock with my brother.
Oh,
and then I went out after that.
Best comedian.
It was great.
I just wanted to put that out there.
It was great. It was really good.
Who wouldn't know that?
There's a lot of people that don't think Chris Rock is one of the.
I mean, it's up for
best.
debate.
See?
Yeah, but it was good. And I came in at like 2:45, and this lady greeted me at the garage door. I was
cute.
like, "Yo!" I literally opened the door, like, "Yo, why are you still up?" She was like, "Cause I thought you were coming home." Like,
aww.
So, and she didn't have my new cell phone number. It was really bad.
Aww. Well, we're glad to have you back in the city of New York.
I'm happy to burn her.
Go Brooklyn.
Yes.
The Sound of Success is about to pop off. I hope that you recognize the same bottle that I brought for you last week that I told you was going to live to see this week.
Hey.
Because I don't drink that
you
stuff.
You got to do what you got to do.
No, you got to do what you got to do. That essentially was for you.
That bottle probably going to live till next week then.
He likes to drink Kool-Aid. And so I brought him
like
Kool-Aid.
To drink that real stuff.
That ain't no real stuff. We are off Lent now. Hit it! Woo! The Sound of Success.
That's what the real stuff does.
Oh snap!
That cup.
This would have done
that has a thing. Yeah, you
but
can
you
pop
got orange juice in there.
You can pop that. You know
Come
what
on,
this
man.
is
because now that I can actually drink.
Yeah, we are off Lent now, so we are.
Like y'all making mimosas.
Can you pass that for me?
No,
sir.
No, sir.
Bota mimosa.
First of all, what you got chases for? And this is what's in there?
Because I got a little bit of
This
a
is
sinus
white
headache,
rum.
man. You
Is
know,
that
liquor
wine?
induces that. You
What?
know?
Rum.
Excuse me?
I said wine.
Oh, you know why in this color?
It's clear.
Exactly.
He was like,
the
you know
white
why?
wine.
Is it white wine?
White wine ain't. It's not.
I mean,
it don't like
listen, this looks like white wine.
No, it doesn't.
It
White
does, because
wine
the
looks
bottle
like
got
piss
yellow
water.
on it,
What are you
so
talking
it's
about?
putting a yellow
it's a
tint.
hue.
No, it's a
It's like a
tint.
hue. Yeah, so
It's a
it got a little hue on
it.
it.
Looks like Chardonnay.
Right.
That's so funny.
It doesn't look like
No,
clear
sir.
water.
No, I ain't that. Do you want some of that? Since we talk about real stuff, you want to take a sip of that?
Nah, that's
With some hair on your chest,
that's
young
trash.
man.
Whoa. What you
Yo.
won't do is disrespect.
Get
Not
that,
at
get that,
all.
get that dark liquor.
No romp with me. No,
That's
sir.
why this is like this.
So you want that then? That she has a dark rum.
No, I'm good with this bottle right
Wow,
here.
sounds like a chicken move to me, Chicken Little.
I'll drink both of y'all under the table
That's
any day of the
a
week.
total
Just
lie.
not today.
First of all, I've already done it.
When
Lies.
Sway?
Fact.
When
This
Sway?
is a fact. I forget that spot we
Oh,
went to.
oh,
that night
'cause-
that we were at that place on Flatbush?
When
Was it
the
Flatbush?
Beat Face Honey episode?
No, not that one.
I was on one
Which
before
one?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, when we were at the other spot that's
That
in
little
Park
bar.
Slope.
It was like a little bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was
That was fun.
Come on, man.
But I don't do
Under
dark.
the
For
table.
what it's worth.
I'll put y'all under the
So
table.
for what it's worth,
For
if we're
the
gonna
week-
if we're
Did
gonna
I
have
put
a if
you
we're gonna
under
have a
the
drink
table?
off, no, because if we're
Did
gonna
I
have a
put
drink
you
off,
under the table?
if we're gonna have a drink off, then
Pause.
we all gotta have. If we're gonna have to say, you're gonna have a suck off. What? You're gonna have a drink off.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey.
If we're gonna have a drink off,
What's in that cup?
taste it.
No. I won't do that.
So if we're gonna have a drink off, we should all have our respective liquors, right? Because that night you had me drinking brown, and you know I do not do brown liquor. So
Get your weight up. That's
I
it.
stick to my whites.
I would
I could drink
actually
brown.
agree with Just.
I
for
drink
once.
brown. I drink clear. I
Yeah,
drink
as much
any
as he
type.
disses me, I would actually agree with.
We're usually
On
here.
what, that he
Just
drinks
remember,
under
we're
the-
usually
Yeah.
here.
Wait, what would you agree?
This the
that
outcast.
you just got to get your weight up. You got to prepare yourself. It's like training.
No, but if we're having
Right.
a drink off, then you specialize in the thing. I specialize in the whites.
You can have a drink off and you can specialize in something, but sometimes you got to step out of your comfort zone,
Here we go with this.
and
bullshit
that's
now.
when you get your weight
I
up.
hate he always take time
Listen,
to explain
I don't-
away shit.
Listen, I don't drink Ciroc like that, but
Whoa on
I
the
said I
labels.
don't
On the
drink
labels, we
Ciroc.
don't
It's
have
not-
a check
no,
from them.
It's not like I promoted it.
No,
I'm just
but
saying.
we just saying it. It's enough.
But I have put people under the table because they tried to battle the God, man.
You're so
won't happen.
obnoxious.
It won't happen.
What a queen's thought move. Speaking of thoughts.
Queens, we don't lose.
Speaking of thoughts,
Remember that. We never lose.
how about Carmelo Anthony and Lala? Yeesh.
Rest in peace.
If you don't know, I'm going to give you a very, very short synopsis because that's what we do here. Carmelo Anthony and Lala have split. Apparently, via TMZ, she moved out of their apartment, got herself another pad in the city.
But why did she move out? But I mean, catch us up, and then I just ask my question.
Yeah.
So catch us up. Go
That
ahead.
happens often, though.
But
A
why
lot
she-
of times the chicks leave.
She don't want this, but be in that
don't wanna
space.
be in that
the
space.
energy
I
of the
wouldn't want
space.
to.
Okay, I get
then,
it.
Then Tiny move out of the house with T.I.
That was the T.I.
I think so.
But you know, in that situation, Carmelo allegedly got a worker from a gentleman's club here in the city knocked up, and 6.5 months.
Come on, Melo.
So
Come on, Melo.
he's probably DMing D Wade right now, asking him how he got it to work out.
14 years in the league.
Him and
and
Ludacris.
You can't drop the ball now.
Luda too. Yeah. But that's my question. Okay, so tonight's topic is
I blame it on Phil Jackson. But
you
that's a
blame
whole
on
nother-
Phil Jackson.
That's a whole.
Yo, the Knicks are so dysfunctional.
I know. So what, he's just out
that
here like
he just had he had
had to
he
get-
had to
blow
do
off
something to
some
clear his
steam.
mind. Exactly.
oh my gosh, but he has a wife and she's beautiful, and the girl kind of resembles Lala.
I didn't see the girl.
You didn't see her? I'll show you her. She looks kind of like
I don't really
Lala.
want to see her. I'm okay.
I'm gonna still show it to you.
So allegedly, in reaching like
Allegedly.
the 7-year itch, he had an itch that needed scratching by somebody other than his wife.
I'm gonna treat this with the same respect that I would if this were a celebrity sex tape, and I'm gonna show you anyway because that's how dedicated I am. You
Gosh,
dig?
she's just so
I
true.
don't really
to
care
the
about
game.
what that
Yeah.
girl looks like.
I mean,
As,
I don't care.
as long as he likes her.
well,
That's all that
obviously he
matters.
ran up in it just
That,
naked.
that does not. Wait. Just because you smash something, it does not mean that you like the person. Just remember that.
She could have popped a handstand the right way, and he was like, "I want to just pummel drive that and see what that's like."
It could have been just in the moment.
But see,
Dudes
doesn't
do it all the
she kind of
time.
resembles her. She's got this. It's the same theme.
You're like, "I know her."
He's like, damn, I saw her last week. I was just in the club
No,
with that.
she do look just like her.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me see.
When I saw this picture right here,
You thought it was her.
I thought
You thought it was Lala.
I thought that was Lala.
Yeah, and I just don't get it because if that's the case, why not just go home to your wife? Like I can understand if you
Listen, the
Not-
problem
I'm
is
not
he got her too
condoning
young.
cheating.
He got her too young.
Yeah, I'm not condoning cheating, but what, like the same exact person almost, like houseway.
Wow.
Either which
He
way,
got a type, I guess.
yeah, Shavi. But
His problem is he got with Lala
he was like 12.
at too young.
Yeah.
Too young of an age.
Yeah,
He had just gotten to the league.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't even get to sow your royal oats. Why you in that NBA life? He ran.
how do you know
got
that he
booed
didn't
up.
though? We don't know that he didn't.
I mean, I don't know.
We don't know
I'm
what
not
goes
here
on.
to throw no man under the bus.
And no, you
All
ain't.
I'm saying is,
Men from you're
From-
president of No Ma'am 2017.
from the outside, it looks like he got with her at a very young age,
Uh-huh.
and he didn't really get to experience that
Right, and
world.
keep in mind that she's 5 years older than he is. So what is Lala now? 37.
I don't
I don't
Yeah.
know about that,
Or
but
so.
yeah, maybe.
I mean,
She's been around for a
she's
long time.
okay. According to the internet, she's 37. This may or may not be up for debate. Whatever.
I don't know.
The point is here. Jesus, can you put that on vibrate? Is this your first time?
She always want a vibrator. Always want a vibrator.
So the topic is having a baby outside of a relationship, does that mean that you leave or do you make it work? What do you do in that situation? If you are in that situation, and let's hope that both of you are not, and myself for future reference, because I'm still on the dating strike, month 8, what? But
So proud of it.
I'm so proud. It's so good here. It's such a good space.
It's not, but go
It
ahead.
is.
Continue.
It is. But at what point are you like, let's call it quits? Do you stay with somebody if your significant other is right now, because y'all both been in this shit for a minute, right? They had a baby on you, what you gonna do? Go.
There's a lot of factors to that.
Right.
It depends how long I've been with this person.
Uh-huh.
It depends what space we were in our relationship when you
The
stepped
baby
out.
out.
Like, were we beefing? Were we already separated? Were we just apart from each other? Were we going through it? That makes a big difference. I mean, either way is wrong, but that does make a big difference.
Right.
Opposed to things are all good and we happy hanging out chilling, and then all of a sudden you tell me you're pregnant by somebody else.
So
Now I
if
gotta
she
look
was
at you
already
extra
like
crazy.
1 foot out the door to
Is that
be
okay
stepping
then?
out
It's not
on you
okay, but it's
and get
more
impregnated,
understandable.
would you just forgive her and
I don't know if I'm gonna forgive. But I'm just saying.
I mean, you can't forget there's a baby.
Right. I try to be as reasonable as possible, because it's easy to be like, forget her. I'm not forgiving her, whatever. But, people are human. You gotta, especially females. Females are very emotional.
Correct.
So if
Well,
y'all,
some men.
some men are too.
Some men are too, but
we're talking about overall.
Right.
So, if we're going through it, and she's already halfway out the door, and I know she's halfway out the door, and I'm halfway out the door, and then that happens, it's not okay. But I kind of understand why it happened.
Okay.
If we was good, and then that happened, now I'm like, we got a problem.
Fuck else you hiding from me?
You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go now.
So then would she have to go even after you understood why, and when you already had problems, she would still have to go?
Are we talking about if I'm married to this person, or if
Yeah.
I'm just with them?
If you're married to them.
Man, I'm old school. I believe once you marry somebody,
You're in it.
That's what I
You in
believe
it.
too.
Like, you
take
gotta-
a
Even if
vow.
you
you
have
gotta
a
make
baby
that work.
outside the marriage.
you gotta make that work.
I feel strong about that too. You take
You gotta
that
make
vow.
that work.
You take that vow.
So then, my question to
I mean,
you is:
that's
at
it.
what point is it too much?
The problem with people nowadays is they get married for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
And the first time something negative happens,
They're
they
out.
Like,
ready to
that's
be
it.
out the door.
That's it.
Right.
That's
But
why
that's
the
not
divorce
just
rate is so
something
high.
negative
People want to get
happening.
married for the wedding. They don't actually
Right.
want to be
They
in
don't
the
want to
marriage.
be married. They want the
Right.
big party. It's a party,
Right.
and it's a fun party if it's open
Right.
bar
And
and,
they
it's
get to
done
stunt,
right.
show off for the day.
Hey.
That day is all about them.
Right.
They get to embrace it, and then
Right.
once that day is over, that one day, once
day.
it's over, it's like,
And it's like
But
the
you
work
want
begins.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
for what it's worth, I would trade off the one day for the next 40 years. I would do that. Like, right? If the
but
man,
most
if
of
the,
them ain't making it 40 years.
right. But my point is, if you had
Most
to have
of them
one
not
or
even
the
making
other,
4 years.
right?
Right.
But that's the problem. That's exactly what the three of us are now agreeing on. So my question to you,
What?
wait,
What?
whoa,
Wait a minute.
this is a moment in Black history.
You gotta pour up for that one.
Pour it up, pour it
Pour a
up.
little liquor.
We actually agree on
Oh my gosh!
Polo
All three of us. Man, you better pass that white rum and all. Hey, you want Spike? You want me to top you off?
No, pause. No.
Top it off, pop it off.
seem
You a
like
real one if you know that
seem like
lyric.
the type to want to
What?
top it off. But continue.
What I don't have time for. What I ain't gonna do with your black ass. So D, we didn't get your answer. If in your current situation, Home Slice had a baby outside, what would you do?
I would still say if it's in this current moment, I would say I would peace out.
Really?
Oh yeah.
After all them years in.
I don't know about that.
I would more
I don't
than
believe
likely
You don't think that
peace
she would
out.
do it?
I don't think so.
Because-
Just because y'all already have a kid together.
But
That makes things a lot harder than if you don't have a kid.
of course,
'Cause you're
but
tied
I
together
could definitely
forever.
need some time where I
Right,
had to
you might need
peace
some
out
time.
from you to I had to peace out from you.
Right. No, I
a
I
good minute.
agree that you would do that.
'Cause then
I don't know if
you're-
you would go away forever though. Because at some point y'all are still a family. It's not like you could just walk away and never see this guy again.
So then, what's
Like,
your
you
take
have
on
to see him.
what's your take on making it work for the kids? Because to me, that I was never too comfortable with that phrase. Because if you two are miserable at each other's throats, what good is it?
I know.
I-
I,
do
I got
think-
a coworker
I think
that
it
lives in the
depends.
same space as his ex-wife. I'm
What,
like,
what
I
good
think
is
it
it
depends.
to do?
is that
I mean,
rent?
if,
That
but if
too
it's
damn high? Shit.
I think
If
it
it's
depends
volatile-
on why it's volatile. Like,
Okay.
is it like that because y'all are just really not trying? Or is it like that because, say for instance, you would do smacking her around the house all day?
well,
And then there's
And
a
then
problem.
I'm out.
But some chicks don't leave.
Right, well,
so it's
it's
easy
true.
to say.
It's true,
It's
you're
easy to
right.
say, "Oh, I'd be out," but there's plenty of chicks that are getting smacked around that are still in their house.
yeah, I
So
mean,
if it's that type of situation, then
I would
you know,
agree that
ain't
there's
no making it
certain
work for the
things
kids.
that are
You gotta go.
No, I mean I agree that there's certain things that would make it conditional, but I would say a grand majority of me would give a deuce.
Chump
And
up
I'm
the
not
deuce
talking about
for the north
dropping
and
shit in the
south.
toilet. I'm talking about
Okay, no, we didn't need that clarification. That was.
I was pretty clear.
I
on
thought
what you meant.
we were clear. I
first
thought
off.
just that's fine.
That's that liquor talk.
No, I mean it's not a. That's just, it's such a gray area because, like you said, there's all things that are conditional to
Right,
that.
right.
If we were married, then I would definitely rock out and just be like, we got to do some
So then, what does that
therapy
do
and
to the
figure this
trust?
shit out.
if you don't trust, isn't it always
Listen,
going to be in the
trust-
back
We're
of your
not,
mind?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, we're
Trust
not
is
married.
different for everybody.
Right. No, I know, but that's my point. Now, the next step is, okay, if you're married and that's a situation that goes down, how do you ever turn around? I guess you would have to fully forgive, right? Because you can't ever you can't be
I
peeping
think
up.
it all depends on the person.
It depends on the person. But
Some
then,
people never forgive.
right. Like, to me, people say forgive and forget. You can forgive
You
and
can't
forget.
forget because you're like, I gotta
Some
see this
pe-
It's
child
a
for the
kid.
rest of my
Some
life.
people
point.
forgive, but they never forget.
Right.
I gotta,
It's a child.
you know, I gotta see the reunions, funerals,
growing up
weddings,
on us and shit.
other people's shit.
Going to
like,
prom.
Nah.
You know?
I see you at graduation.
Yo, but I've seen that happen before. And
What?
what eventually happens is that the person just takes in the child as their own. Because savings there, like, y'all already have a kid together.
Uh-huh.
Somebody steps out, has a kid with somebody else. You can't send that kid away. Like, that kid is there. He's part of the family now. And over time,
Send it to Guyana.
right?
No.
Over time, you seeing this kid all the time. It just it becomes one big family. And then some people step
Modern
out. Some people
family.
can't take that.
Right. That's a lot, though. That's a lot.
It is.
I don't know what I would do. I feel like, I don't know. When it comes to marriage, I'm probably not the best person to I mean, I would like to get married eventually one day, but I think that, like, I haven't had, like, my parents are still actually, fun fact, this is not something that many people know, my parents are actually still legally married to this day. By the state of New York, they are married,
But they're not together.
but they have not been together since I was 9 months old.
Wow.
So,
But that might be a smart thing.
right. I mean, it's not like she didn't want to drag him to court. He wasn't gonna, it was my pops is a hustler. My pops is the man. Like, it was a split, and they were never volatile. It wasn't like, my mother never was like, oh, your father's a bad person. Like, that never happened. Like, she never colored whatever happened with her and
She
him.
still wanted that woodwork.
Okay,
what it
that's
was.
gross. And I don't even, I'm done. Sharing
That's
time
what
is
it is.
over, for fuck's sake. Wow, just right there.
Pops was handling business, and even when he stepped out, she still wanted to keep him.
Want that
keep him
old
close.
thing back.
That's right.
I don't like
That's
this
why she didn't
anymore.
want to rock the boat.
I do not
She
want
ain't
to.
wanna
I
rock
don't
it.
like this anymore.
He was rocking her boat.
Okay, for fuck's sake, are you done? You finished? You done?
Just saying. Listen, we're just stating the facts. We're gonna keep it real or not here. It is what it is.
But yeah, so at any rate, I forgot where I was going because now I puked a little in my mouth because that was so fucking disgusting. No one in any situation at any age wants to hear about their parents and how you got here. Like, I showed up via Stork and that's that.
I mean,
I was slightly curious.
I'm just the.
Because I knew my parents were freaks, so it's already
Oh
a given.
no! See, I was just about to almost agree with you until you said that. But then
Slightly
I had to-
curious. I just asked
That's
my
why you
mom.
gotta listen to people first.
Like, wait a minute,
Did you
pause,
I was like,
stop, think
nah,
about
nah,
it.
I was about
No.
to co-sign and say, nope.
Wait.
I am,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I am
see.
not curious in the slightest bit
Not in the
of
least.
what my parents have done.
Never. They've done
I
nothing.
obviously am an adult, so I know how I got here, and that's all I need to know. I don't want to know the details of it.
I mean, I don't need to know like what
You just
position
said
you were
both of them
in
was
when we
freaks.
were. I don't need to know what
This is
position
not
you were
to
in.
say I'm a little
But I'm saying,
curious
like-
because my parents is freaks.
I mean, I get that. Like, it's like
That's the
but
freak in
it's-
you talking.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a freak in me. I
know if it's
understand.
freak
Like,
at
we
this
all
point.
have sex.
Oh, no, it's
Yeah,
a form of a freak.
We all
It might
have
be a weird
sex. Yeah,
freak,
it's
but
sure
it's
it's
a
a little weird because it's our parents. But like,
No, it's your parents. It's not our.
you were conceived somewhere.
No,
you
I'm
were
saying-
conceived somewhere
but,
too.
But we weren't thinking.
All
about
I
I'm
it.
like,
know
no, we
is
weren't.
that it
Y'all,
was-
but no, I'm not talking like that.
was
I'm just
1
saying,
October.
like,
I
we're
don't
all
know.
like you just said we're adults. So like, yeah, I'm not saying like I need to know like what position you were in to make that happen. I'm just saying like my parents told us where we were conceived, and that
What
was
month
it.
were you born in?
I was born in July, so
Okay,
I was
so that
like,
means
I was
your
probably a
mother-
your mother
Thanksgiving
was
on top.
baby. I was like, I was probably a Thanksgiving baby. Like. One of my brothers was conceived in the hot springs in Arkansas. I was
you
like,
just
that's
gonna
what's
let that
up.
roll by?
I'm gonna keep it going.
Okay. I want to make sure that you knew that you were.
Yeah.
You were not stopping the train.
Do I still care? No.
Deep down, you cared.
Like
But
we
it's okay.
came into this world some shape or form.
This is true.
That's facts. It was October and that's that, right? Because we were both born in July, but you were late July and I'm
Yeah,
like
so I'm thinking
mid-July.
more like
Yeah.
I was a Thanksgiving baby. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
thinking.
Legends are born in December.
Okay,
I
no,
just wanted to put that out
because it was
there.
going down St. Patrick's Day. Is that what it was? It-
Probably about, what was that, March?
Yeah,
Probably go
you
down
would be
March.
March. Yeah,
I don't know when St. Patrick's Day is.
it's in March. Has been, always
like
will
spring
be.
has
I'm not
sprung.
I'm black
Spring
man.
has sprung.
I don't care.
That doesn't matter. You know how many black guys I see running around like the city
Saying they Irish.
on St. Patrick's Day, Black Patrick's
That's
Day.
just they just trying to catch something. A little tipsy. That's what that is.
Anywho, we don't want to get too far away from the subject now. So, yeah, I said all that to say I don't know what I would do because I didn't grow up like you two with, both parents in the household for decades and decades. So I got a different.
My parents were in the household for decades.
No, but I'm saying I didn't grow I don't ever have that view.
I was away from my parents. You said 9 months. I'm like 9 years.
Right.
8-9 years was what I gave my parents.
Right, but the point is, you both at some point lived with two parents in the household. That has never been my reality.
You never knew what that looked like.
Right, and I don't know what it looks like. So that will color your experience going forward.
Need a moment.
No. I don't look like Lala walking out today. Don't do that.
You want to vent a little bit?
No, I'm fine with it.
We don't have a.
So how does this make you feel?
Because we only really have a
So
little.
at 9 months old.
I hate that you're scooting so close to me.
At 9 months old. When it all happened.
Oh my gosh, this is Dr. Phil, Dr.
Let me know how did
Smooth.
how did this
Untrill.
moment make you feel?
Don't touch me.
How did this moment make you feel? Are you feeling a little neglected in life?
No.
Is there a little hole in your heart?
Absolutely. It
I
grew
just put
3
it together.
sizes that day.
I just put it all together. See, when Daddy left the house.
Oh shit.
This is why you're on a dating strike now. It all trickles back.
2.
Daddy leaving the house.
Negro, I was 9 months old.
That's okay.
And he didn't leave, she bounced.
Mm,
I'm going to sip a little bit of this because you look like you need some help.
she left the house.
So, anyway.
Independent woman.
I'm going to just go ahead and act like he's not even fucking sitting here anymore.
Next.
Is that the independent woman and you now talking? I get it. You see what I'm doing here? I'm piecing this all together for you.
So,
You can ignore me. Get back to this. I tried to save your life. I tried to help you. Make you a better woman.
oh my
Fine.
gosh.
Stay on your dating strike.
I am going to stay on my dating strike for as long. And you know what's so funny? Here's another tidbit I haven't shared. So someone showed back up recently who I used to talk to. And he was all like, talking this and that, like they do. But I said to him, I said, look, I'm on a dating strike. But if you ask me out on a proper date, I'll break it. I will. That hasn't happened yet. But because I know what he wants, obviously.
Get up in the poom poom.
And he didn't get it, and he's not gonna. So
You say that now.
If
Until he asks you on that proper date,
you,
and then it's all out the
proposed
window.
to you.
he actually has proposed to me. I was like, "What the fuck are you
my
doing?
goodness.
Get up!"
So he won't ask you for a date.
Oh,
But he has
wow.
proposed.
I mean, he's being silly.
What kind of dysfunctional relationship y'all got? It's a little backwards. Starting from here, working your way back.
Started from the bottom. Now we're
No, that's starting from
So
the
the top
top.
from the top.
no,
and you
we're
worked your
it's
way
still the
down.
bottom. We're even further below than we were before.
That was like you were on top of the pyramid and you
Right,
just fell
slid
down and said,
down.
"We got to
Top of
work our
something.
way back up." Ew.
That's why she was waiting for that date.
so I
So
could.
went to that.
But yeah, like so that's the kind of shit. Whatever, fuck it. So it looks like my dating strike about to be 9 months long. Enough to cook.
Could have had a kid in that time.
You could have had a kid with Mello in that time.
I could have had
man.
a kid with Mello in that time.
Don't do Mellow like that.
Mello did him like that. He's scrambling. So now I wonder what it was that made Gabrielle Union stay, right? In the case of her and Dwayne Wade, in the case
The
of
check.
Eudoxie and Ludacris.
The
What?
check.
But she already
She
had
got
her
her
own
own
money.
check.
She ain't have his money.
But she wasn't broke and she's not struggling.
And they were getting with 3 kids. He had 3 sons.
Yeah,
already.
he's
3
bringing the
sons.
baggage. Because then he had that whole drama with the divorce.
Word,
And all.
that was
He was
crazy.
bringing the kids on. She
She
didn't
been
bring him
divorced
nothing.
too.
Huh?
She been divorced too.
Yeah, but she didn't bring him no kids.
I'm gonna give her the credit. I just think she's a real one. She's always dealt with athletes, so I think she just knows what comes with that.
That's my question, though. If you deal with a person of a certain caliber, are you just like, could you be, I don't even want to say naive, but could it be that if you get into a relationship with a Carmelo Anthony or a Dwayne Wade or a T.I., are you just expecting that these cats are going to cheat just because of the sheer profile?
My
or
expectation
are you
would be
in it?
low. Like, I would be like, I'm not saying like, yes,
Like, how
go
much
out on
are
the road
you
and
in
cheat
it?
on me, but I'd be like, I wouldn't be like surprised.
Like, Jess,
I'm
if
not
it
gonna
was
say
you
they're
and
gonna
Ludacris,
cheat because I gotta stand up for my brothers here. But obviously,
Temptation's a
if
motherfucker
you
when
have
you're on the road, though.
right, if you got the baddest of baddest women throwing themselves at you every single day, everywhere you go,
You gonna
it's possible you might fall into a little temptation.
that
But as
that
the
iceberg
partner-
will get chiseled away at some point in time.
but as the partner, but this is my question. That's understandable. As the partner, are you just like, fuck it, you get $5 a month? Or are you like, nah, you got to be with me, you're married to me, or we're together? At what is the cutoff here?
Well, before you ask that, is the partner handling her business at home?
Maybe she is. Is she? If she is, and these gorgeous women are still throwing themselves at this guy, then what?
You might still dabble a little bit.
Okay, so what you saying? There's nothing that
I just
she
asked
can
the question.
do.
There's a lot of chicks that don't handle their business at home. They get very comfortable. They get very complacent. Especially when, like, if dude's making money, he's treating them good and paying for all their stuff, and they living good. Sometimes they get real comfortable.
Well,
They start
Tiny
enjoying
wasn't.
that life.
I don't think Tiny had Ti. I don't know what's in anybody's bank account, but Tiny was not a stranger. She wasn't some unknown. She wasn't a chick from a
been
strip club,
down for
and she was
him.
a rider,
I remember I
rough rider.
I worked at a hotel in Tallahassee, and I remember when he came to perform at FAMU, and he just got into a fight or something in Atlanta, came into the hotel with a black eye and everything, and she was right there with him by her side, like it wasn't nothing, like it's just not like it's another day in the park, but like that's her man, and that she was riding for him, and
She's supposed to.
and it was just crazy how he just flipped it on the interview he had recently. It was like, maybe I was never supposed to be married.
It's like, the fuck.
Maybe we're just supposed to be friends. Like, and I guess if you're gonna think about it in retrospect, if you're like reflecting upon your relationship, sure. But I was like, then why'd you even get married to her if you were there together that long as is?
And you just want to be
Maybe.
BFFs.
Because they were together
Maybe
longer
she
than
gave-
before they had actually got married.
Right. So maybe she gave him an ultimatum. I don't know.
An old tomato.
I don't know.
Like
if
we
she
don't know
did or
their
if she
pillow
didn't.
talk, but
Right.
still, it was like, dang.
But there are a lot of females that do that because they
Pressuring someone into
start
marrying
start
them.
listening to their friends.
Pressure.
Like I know people that have been together for like one specific couple comes to mind.
Okay.
They were together for 10 years.
Uh-huh.
They weren't married, nothing, but they was good.
Okay.
All of a sudden, the friends start getting her in her ear.
About what?
Like, oh, y'all been together this long. Why he ain't marrying you? I don't know if he's taking you serious. You just want to be a baby mama forever.
Did they have a baby already?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know,
That
they
started to
They
marinate.
started drilling that in her mind, and after a while, she started giving him an ultimatum. Like, we've been together all this time. If you not gonna marry me, then I'ma go. Now, obviously,
So they all.
obviously he loves her. That's why he's
Right.
been with her for 10 years.
Right.
But maybe he just don't want to get married. I
so
don't
that's
know.
a conversation that
But that's
they
a
should have
conversation
had.
y'all gotta
But I
have.
can't say-
though. That's
I
like,
mean,
don't waste my time, player.
Well, look, I'm saying maybe he doesn't want to. I didn't say he don't want to. I said maybe he doesn't want to, or maybe he's just not ready yet.
What the fuck
This-
would make him ready if he had
But
a kid?
either way, he
and
needs
been-
to communicate
and
that.
That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. That's what
But that's
females
a
do.
But that's a legit question.
No, that's only a legit question to women.
Why is
Because-
that not a legit question? Answer
I'm gonna tell
that.
you why it's only a legit question to women. Because women's whole life is based on a timeline. Y'all have a certain window of time to accomplish certain things that y'all are trying to accomplish.
Okay, so let's just say
men
it.
don't have that
Men
timeline.
can have babies at any age, right? If
Right.
that's the case, and women only have up to a certain number. This number
Right.
varies.
And chicks are pressured by their friends also most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time on marriage, starting families. They looking at females around them
well,
having
not
kids
only
and
friends,
getting
family
married.
pressures you too.
Family too.
Pressures.
Right.
But I feel like
Especially if you're West Indian.
but women get it more.
Of
Guys
course,
don't
because
get
there's
it.
no timeline on a man.
Right, but even with getting married too.
It's
not
just a
even talking
common
about
thing, no
kids.
matter where you get it from. I get it from my coworkers.
Right.
Like, y'all ain't
Guys-
married yet? I'm like,
I don't get people asking. I've never had somebody ask me like, "Oh,
I
why
press
you not
dudes,
married
too.
yet?"
I press them. I press them just as hard as guys press women, or as society presses women. Let's just encompass it all. Like everybody. I mean, I've been pressed. Like, ew, get out of my face. Who said I even wanted that? Like, what are you talking about?
But it's still that that goes back to the conversation that needs to be had if when you're in the relationship with that person,
Right.
whether or not you've already had a baby with them or not. Like that just has that like you're not gonna leave. Let me just know now, because then you make that decision.
Right.
But then that becomes a harder part. Like I made the choice. He's not ready to get married yet. So 5 years from now, I can be like, "Are you ready?"
Listen,
You ready now?
I was with a chick.
Are you ready yet?
So wait, what
Are you
happened
ready?
with that couple before you start the next thought?
Did
Did they
Um,
split up? Did she leave?
Did they end up-
No, they still together.
Did they end
Did
up
they
getting
get
married
married?
though?
Yeah, he's married to her.
So how long they been married? Since the decade of them knowing each other or being.
They've
with
been
each other?
married for like 4 years now, 3 or 4 years.
Okay, so he did
And
he
he's
bite
miserable.
quickly?
He's miserable. And he wasn't miserable
So why
when-
is he
when they-
miserable now then?
because I don't know. He just feels like things have changed, which happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to knock women. I love women, but y'all got some things about y'all.
It's the title. I've
feel
heard
like
that from
once
guys
women
before.
get-
Once
once
that
they get
title
that
comes,
ring-
like that's my husband.
Oh yeah,
Like,
What do you
Yes.
mean? They just
Thing-
start acting out, letting
things
loose?
just get
What do you
different.
mean? How so?
Because a good amount of females, I'm not gonna say all, but there's a good amount of females out there that do everything they gotta do
To get
to
the
get
ring.
that ring.
And then
And
once,
then
it
once
comes,
they
Like,
get the
pump
ring-
brakes on everything.
Right. Once they get the ring, it's like, oh, I got it. And women know how to play the system. So it's like, I got this ring.
Don't
I'm
disturb
under
this
contract.
groove.
We're together. We've signed these papers.
Sound like a free agency.
Well, it's just like with the kids. There's a lot of women out there that know how to play that game. Like, okay, I'm gonna get this kid because this gonna be that payday, and I'm good for at least 18 years. As
18
long
years,
as I got you under
18
these
years.
papers.
It's crazy.
As long as I got you on these papers, I'm
Shout
good
out
for
to
at least
Melo's
18.
side. Good grief.
Right. I heard that she's already
She's
made
set.
it clear to him that she's keeping it.
No shit.
And that he's paying for all the
Everything.
medical, paying for everything. It's just what I read. I don't know how true it is, but that's
Well,
what
But
I
we
I
read.
mean,
don't know
you
how
gotta be
true
a
any
smart
of it
guy
is.
first and get a DNA test. Technology is a bitch nowadays. So he can go in and get that,
He
you
should have
know.
just cut that check. that hush, give her that
So
hush
what does he
money.
do?
A
Does he
lump
give
sum
her-
check? I wouldn't take a lump sum. Fuck that.
Here's-
Does he
listen,
give her
here's-
a Kobe ring? Does he
here's
do that?
Nah, here's a check. Here's $2 million.
Too.
Don't say nothing.
Fuck that.
Give a hit. Don't
Well,
say
well-
Opening up schools and shit in Puerto Rico, like basketball camps and stuff. Like, no, I need more than
All right,
$2
but how
million.
much you think she's gonna get
Listen,
per
man.
month for that child?
Depends on what how much does he make with the Knicks currently?
I think he's making like 27 million a year.
What?
Whoa. She
mean-
probably might scrounge out what
I mean,
5-10
first
G's.
of all, he got to deal with alimony.
A month.
Yes, a month.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
They're
Ten
not
Gs.
they're not divorced yet, but
So,
they could
I
be
guess
on their
10
way
Gs.
out. So
Right.
you got to
Listen,
deal with
I'm good
alimony
at this math.
and child support
MAF,
from
as
the
Tony
wife and the
Queens.
kid
Mm-hmm.
from his first son. He could do like 10, 20 G's a month.
He could
He
definitely
might
do
get,
20
she
G's
might
a
not
month.
take him to child support, Lala, cause she got money.
She got her
I was
own.
like,
No, because I think because of the relationship he has with his son,
Right.
that she just knows like his son is gonna be good.
Yeah.
no, woman still got to be smart.
Hello.
But
Smart.
there are women that don't
Ooh.
take the guy to child support though.
Ooh. So we are running out of time, and I hate to kill this sexy conversation, but I want to do. I know we flipping the script right now, and we're doing the rapid fire and the
Black History Month.
moment in Black History. But
Moment.
I don't think we're gonna get to that because light skin looking at us like, and the clock is running down. So really quickly, he's like, I didn't do. Okay,
You
wow.
giving us to wrap it up,
He did the most. He
So
did the,
she was
he
getting
did the
10
math.
grand a month.
If she was getting
For
10 grand a
18
month
years,
for 18 years,
It'd be
it
$2 million.
2,160,000.
I mean, you could just take that,
2.1, 2.2
just take
mil.
that $2 million check up front and keep it quiet.
I'd go for 4, but that's just.
I mean,
I would go for 3.
At least I get the room for
you
negotiation.
go, you hit, you
I
you,
give 3.5.
you hit the, you try to hit the 3-pointer. You
now,
see if you get it.
Yeah.
but then what if you only get like 5 a month? Now what?
I would still take it. Like, bitch, you being greedy. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
you
What if he's like,
already
yo, here's
greedy.
$2 million up front?
Like,
Because Paul George did that.
I mean, we still gotta get to other
Paul
stuff, but I
George
was reading the
impregnated a
notes
stripper.
about the woman, and I think she's like a Northwest grad. Like,
Yeah,
like
out of Chicago.
he met her at the strip club. I don't think she actually worked at that strip club, but still was like, they're projecting it to seem like she already got her own, or she like. I don't know. I don't understand how women are like,
Listen.
I got me a basketball player, or NFL player. Like, I'm about to come up. Like, seriously?
It's all about the money. It's all about the mother money.
That's what it's all about.
Hey, oh my God, we
crazy.
actually agree. He and I, Jess and I just agreed.
I know.
Whoa, and we did this last episode too, which is really frightening.
What?
Yeah,
People do a lot of things for the check.
I go away.
niggas
once?
agree every day, B.
Well, that's the second time I wasn't here. Actually, it was so you could do it.
Yeah. So wait. So anyway, another component to this whole Fab Lala situation is Fabulous, and not that he is an adulterer or in this, but his rhymes. The internet's.
I'm a Fab fan
undefeated.
though, for the record.
Yeah.
I love Fab. Brooklyn.
I'm a New Yorker.
Well, oh, now you're a New Yorker. You're not a Queens dude, because this is all Brooklyn right
It's
now.
not Queens in New York.
Debatable.
Last time I
Debatable.
checked, what's wrong with her? Last time I checked, Queens.
Ooh,
part
We
of
don't
New
like
York.
Queens like that.
quickly.
The
Come
biggest,
on.
the biggest,
Okay.
the biggest borough in New York, actually.
The biggest ain't always the best, though. So
All
I
the
just
legends
want
came
to.
out of Queens, for the record.
I just want to give it here. Okay, we are at 8:56. He's killing us. He peeked at us. So the rapid fire here is: what is Fab's verse for Lala and Mello? I will give you an example. We was down since diapers. Goo goo gaga. Now we separated. Mello Lala. Just
I mean, I'm not a lyricist, so I can't even start. You know, I was down with you since the Honey Nut Cheerios.
I had a
Now
feeling
you just
was,
gotta go.
I had a feeling you was gonna do that. I don't even
know.
know. man.
okay. I'm gonna bust a freestyle because this is like a
Oh
skill of
no!
mine.
Oh
All
gosh!
right. Here we go.
You need a beat?
No, I got it. I love my daddy and my mama. But I know that they held it tight. Unlike Mello. La. Oh!
And
Wah,
on that note, we out of here. 'Cause
Wait.
that was crazy.
that is a definite wrap it up B moment.
And,
Wait.
And for the record, she practiced that probably.
I definitely did not. I just came up with it.
I can tell.
Shut your ass. At Just So Smooth. At D. Go ahead.
Just
At Just So Smooth, JUSTSOSM
Just so smooth.
OOTH. Spelled correctly.
Just so
Got D.
Okay, so say it.
I just said it.
No.
Got D.
Okay.
Got D music.
At D Got Music.
D Got-
Cause
Come on, you be fucking me up, man. No, come on.
That's
Get it
she
right.
said.
Get it right.
Got
Get
D.
it tight. Ew.
you know.
D got music on the Insta,
No,
on
like,
the Snap.
it was better as Got D.
At Miss Officer. MS Officer.
Yo, I was just about to do that. You should get that sound effect.
Like a caca.
Hey, ow.
MS, like
You see it.
multiple
See it.
sclerosis officer.
Okay, yeah, no.
All right.
Golly. God
Time to go,
forbid.
people.
What the fuck is going on with you tonight? What happened to you in St. Louis?
I
It
broke
just got
fast.
disrespectful in here.
Blame it on the remnant liquor.
And on that note, party people,
We have.
pull up. We out of here.
Peace.